Okay, hopefully that turned on because here we are. I'm ready for doing the bacon. Not exactly sure how to get this onto Facebook like I was going to do, and I did not get a Zoom connection, so I'm going for it this way. Something's going on with the cam on my laptop where I'll be filming straight from that. So we're going to go phone, and I'm going to post it. So let's see how this goes. Hi, thanks for coming. Alright, so I actually baked my own little house pieces, and found out my oven is not cooking quite evenly, so there's a little bit of darkness. But the good thing is, this is for display, you know. And if my family eats it, then maybe enjoy it, okay? The cookies really tasted good, though, because I had an extra piece that was really good. But I have my different sizes for the sides and the top. And I have a little instruction paper that told me how to do it, so I know I got the right ones made, see? So I have all the little pieces to put them together. And then I have extras because it was kind of a front door, but considering these weren't this bad, I think I might skip the front door and just go on with the rest of it. But of course, first, this is like a house of cards if you're not using a something underneath you. And some people will bake a cake and they'll put it together on that. This is my first time, so I didn't know that. Didn't quite do all my research, I guess. So basically what I'm going to do is put some of my royal icing that I made following the recipe that came with my recipe for the recipe for gingerbread to make a house. And that's all I googled, and I got that from one of the recipe sites that I like to go to for when I'm making soups and things like that. So I figured it was a good one to follow. So I am going to put this down as if it was glue on the bottom to help me hold up my pieces. And I'll probably go along and put a few more as I go because I know the stuff does dry. So we're going to have those down. And two of these are supposed to be the sides, and then two of them are supposed to be the front. So it's front, back, side, side. So we are going to attempt to add them. I'm not sure how long this is going to take me. I'm going to try and do it fast. My icing was being cold in the refrigerator, so it's a little bit stiffer than probably I thought it would be when I got it out, but I know it has to be strong, and I could be doing piping right now, but I forgot to grab the bag for that. So if my husband comes out here, I'll ask him to help me with that. But let's see if we can stick two of them together to start. One long one and one short one. Now I'm going to do it this way. So, oh, look at that, it's going to stick. Oh my goodness, that's pretty exciting. So I've got that much, and like if you're using one from at home, I mean from the store, that's great, good for you. I just really wanted to try this because my husband said he made one when he was 12, so, or something like that. So I have now got one wall, but I think my plate has got a little bit of a move to it, so it might not be a good choice. So what I think I'm going to do is switch it. No, I'll just keep it here for now. Looks like it's going to hold up. So put a little bit more sugar glue on, right? So we can hold it together, and then I'll fancify it later with more fancy things. But for the moment, I am sticking it together. Two short ones and one long one at the moment. Oh, oh. Get a little bit more on the outside here. So I'm actually using a plastic fork because I was going to use that for making some texture on it later, but it's working pretty good. And then sort of like when you're using caulking in your bathroom, I kind of smooth it with my finger to make it smooth. And yeah, that's not going to work. It needs to be flatter, so I am going to switch plates. I don't have another one here, so grab it real quick. Let's see. I have to have something. My cutting board. I'm going to use my cutting board. I'm probably sorry for that when I go to clean it later. But here I go. Put a little bit of, oh, wax paper, yes. I hope you're enjoying yourself making your own right now, because this is just going to be a video that I'll post considering. So, here we go. This on top, my parchment paper. I know I called it wax paper, but I mean parchment. And then I will go ahead and spread this on there again so that I have something to hold it with, right? Some piles of snow in the future here. They're kind of dwindling because I'm having to use it a second time. But that's okay. I think it's going to work. Let me see if I can keep these three together when I lift them. Get that main one, and then these other ones together. And I think this is going to end up messy, and you know my family might laugh at me. I would laugh at me, and I will laugh at me, because it's not perfect, but you know what, sometimes it's okay not to be perfect. I mean, really, there's only one perfect, and that's God, right? So, that way. And move this plate out of the way here. Try and scrape as much of this off that I can so I can reuse it. Put that over there, and voila, I have a new platform for my little house. A new foundation. Hey, Jesus is our foundation. Yeah, at one point he was new too, right? So, here we go. I'm going to put some of this on the side where I'm going to stick it to the other side of the thing there. And I'm thinking for a minute that I may have put this other side on the wrong spot. So, I'm going to grab it before it dries. And swap it out to this side. A little bit of extra. Good thing I noticed that right away, right? Because otherwise I was going to be really lopsided. And, you know, chances are it's going to be lopsided anyway because it's my first one to make by myself. And since my daughter who was going to be here is not here, because she had to work, she was very disappointed that she couldn't help me with this. But since I did put a date down, we decided to try it. And we may do another one with her because she's really good at baking. I mean, if she had wanted to, she could have gone into baking as a career too. But she's also very crafty, and so she works at Joanne. And if you're watching this on my coffee and tea, you know I've already mentioned that she works at Joanne's, and so I get a lot of deals with crafts and things. And planners and things. She always gives me deals when they go on special. So that's pretty fun. And as I've done with this, I've seen it as it sets up. It sets in a little bit. It kind of looks like snow drips down the side of the house. So must be doing an okay job there. And now the thing that I don't really understand is they only gave me 4 squares and they gave me these 2. It did not give me anything for the roof. There was nothing on my list for the roof. So I am not sure what I'm supposed to do here for that. I followed the measurements, did exactly what it said, and somehow I am short the sides posts for my roof. So let me see, what can I do with this? What if I do a false front with 2 like this? That's not quite gonna work either. Not exactly sure what to do here, so this is a real fail day for me today. But I'm still gonna have fun with it and play around a little bit more. So maybe what I'm gonna do is try standing them on end and see if I can make an A-frame because I do have the sides for it, right? So I will make an A-frame instead of the box house that I was making, right? So I've got an A-frame here and an A-frame here. Look at that, I've got two A-frames going right now. And I can put this on. You know, I hope you're having a good laugh. If you're really crafty at this, you'll be saying, oh my goodness, lady. But you know, one of my favorite shows is Nailed It, and it's because the people on there pretty much big like me. I mean, this time I followed the instructions, and look where I'm at. I'm still short something because somehow I have all these pieces for the door, but I don't have, maybe the little front door that it had, but I don't have the extra pieces for putting on the other sides of this thing. So I'm going to put this A-frame together. Just a little bit there. Let's see, just a little bit of extra frosting. Everybody loves extra frosting, right? So we'll put a little extra frosting right in there to hold it in place. And I think I'm going to have to turn this a little bit so you can see what the front's looking like there. Alright, so here's one A-frame. And then what I'm going to do, because I've got the other triangle there, I'm going to actually try turning this sideways. Oh my goodness, I should just think faster. Think more and act less, right? Because what I would like to have is these guys together and then the A-frame there. Like this. Because then I've got a great little A-framed cabin going on here. I didn't glue that one yet. Okay. So that's what I will do. And here's my thing here. I really should have put this in the thing to squirt it out. If your kids are watching this with you, let them see how to do it like a kid, because I've probably got my skills level right now. I am having fun though, and that's good. And I'm gonna have to go as fast as I can here because I am probably gonna do this in 2 videos because my phone is what's filming right now, and I'm not sure how long it is going to keep filming for me. So yeah, if you are watching this, I'm sorry it's not what you thought it was going to be, I'm sure. But I'm a good improviser, I will say that much. Because I've now created an A-frame. My foundation is not so great because, as you can see, it's on the cutting board as well as my baking paper there. So what I think I'm going to do, oh my goodness, this is just not really how I was hoping it would be. Especially since I followed the instructions to start out, right? But sometimes you have to improvise with things, so, you know, that's what I'm doing. And fortunately I have nice clean hands because, you know, you wash your hands before you start cooking. So, same goes with baking. And let me see if I can't move the icing a little bit. I've got all my little papers from making it. I probably should have put them together. Excuse me, little kitties. I guess I'm making 2 little kitty houses. That's what I'm doing. And here we go. And seriously, I wish that I could have gotten the Zoom set up and connected with you guys while we were doing this, because it really would have been much more fun than watching me make an idiot of myself. Alright, I'm not an idiot of myself. Okay, I'm being goofy talking to myself. That's what I mean. So, I have almost glued these guys all together, but then I realized that I did not put glue in between. And I'm calling the icing glue. Remember that, people, okay? So if I didn't glue it together, I still have 2 separate houses. And I'm going to have to work to get some icing in between there. So, we'll see how I can do that. And my snow house is going to be very snowy because this icing is on everything. And boy, I sure hope that people enjoy eating this in my house because I'm working hard at it. Alright, so this side, a little bit of icing snow in there. And then I'll turn it around and put it on this side, and we'll see how that goes. And this just really is not quite working how I thought it would, like I said. But I am having fun. I hope you're having fun with yours. You know, that's kind of the fun of making something like this for the first time, is you actually learn as you go. And here we go. Guess what? One more change, okay? Because I'm having so much trouble here with the icing part, I am making this just one little house, and I'm going to put it on top of these boards. So here we go. Taking it apart again. The boards will be my foundation. I will build my little A-frame on top of it. Hey, that's going to work just nicely. So I'm putting a little bit of a wonderful royal paste down. I'm getting quite messy and wishing I had paper towels over here so I don't have to keep going off the screen. But here we go. And, oh yeah, see, that's going to hold that together. Oops, let's take it off my there now that I've placed it on the paper and on the foundation. Look at this. This is going to work. It's going to be a little bit crooked, but you know what? Hey, I'm doing much better now. So I think what I'm going to do now is try and put some snow down the sides on this. Coming down from the top so that I'll have a place to put all these yummy candies that I have to decorate it with, right? So here we go. I'm painting it. And this is definitely going to take me longer than my video, so I will be pausing it a few minutes and then I'll come back when I'm finished and show you guys another video on it. And I'm going to post this on my YouTube channel, and then I will post a wonderful little link to it. Because, seriously, I sent links and the links didn't open, and oh my goodness, the things that I've been through trying to do this. So, here I go. Yeah, I think I would be on the Nailed It person. I would be getting that little extra button in the second round, because this is like horrendous. So, I've at least turned it into an A-frame. So I'm at least going to have something for the judges to taste, right? They're going to taste my burnt cookies, and I'm probably going to get the extra button for sure. So like the idea is, whoops, not to take the icing back off with you. I think I may have done the terrible thing of letting it just a little bit too long, and then I put it in the refrigerator because, you know, you're supposed to chill your icing, right? And let it set up a little, and I may have let it set up just a little bit too long. And this is like very messy here. So like I said, just one little thing after another today. So just working on my snow around my little thing here. And, ooh, actually, that snow on the ground is looking really good, so I'm going to do a little piping with the kind that doesn't set up, just to make some pretties on it. Not too concerned with that. We're just mixing a little frosting. You know, there's a difference, because you're supposed to use royal icing when you do this, which is what I did, but it is so sticky when I'm putting it together here without piping it, which if my daughter was here, we would be piping it, because she is, like, so skilled at that, but I did not get it put into the machine. So, the machine being the bag with the cute little container on the end of it to squirt it through, right? That's a machine to me, because we have one that's not a bag too. But she will probably smile and tell me good job when she comes home and think, oh my goodness, mother, what did you do? So yeah. She'll probably say nailed it, because I deserve to be on that show, I'm telling you. This is hilarious. Now, once I get all the candies on it, it'll still look delicious, but boy, this looks like some little kid made it, that's for sure. And this frosting is just not loosening up like I thought it would sitting out of the fridge, so I'm going to have big bunches of snow back here in the back. Big chunks. There was a big snowstorm, you know, it came while I was making this and covered everything up. And yeah, so we're having fun here. And I have my little kitties here. I'm going to put one over here because this is his house, right? So one's going to be on that side, and I think one's going to be on the front end here, like he just came out. You know, it almost looks like a tent. It's a snow tent, right? So what do you do when you goof up? You improvise. And let's smooth this little kitty out. If I smooth him out, then I can put some candies on him, and that will be really pretty. So, yeah, we're having fun here, right? I hope that you got a chance to make your own today, that you enjoyed it, or that this inspires you to give it a shot. I think my next video that I make will be one with the store-bought one, see how I do with that. Because, I mean, look, I tried the big task of doing it myself. And okay, so I've got a kitty. I am going to grab a baggie and try and do a little bit of piping on the one side here to make a front door, since I burned the front door. And I know you can hear me. I'm not sure how long my power's going to last on that phone, so we'll see what happens. But meanwhile, let's see if I can. Look at my little baking container here. I should have ready to go, the little piper, but I'm not seeing it in there. So I will do the kitchen scissors snip. My dinner's just about ready over here too. I need some chili with cornbread on top. Also for the first time putting it on top in a pot. I decided that would be a fun attempt today too. When I get inspired to try new things, I just go for it sometimes, and I kind of a little bit, what do you call it, ADD or something with it. And let's see if I can squirt this out onto the little house edge here. Oh, look at that, you guys, it's working. It's working, it's making a nice little snow thingy. Look at that. Okay, so it's the right consistency, and I'm making my little snow drips. So I can push it a little bit harder than I did. And switch this one up here, and across the top. Sometimes it's really hard to have a daughter who does everything like so wonderfully, because then when I do it, I always try to judge myself against her, and she doesn't judge me that way, but I do. And she just sees things as, Mom, look at you tried, good job. And me, I try it, and it kind of looks like this. So, oh, this is working pretty good. I'm going to put some more in there, though. Glad I made so much icing, because it seems like I needed it since I messed it up there in the beginning, huh? So yeah, what do you do when you make yours? Leave me a comment, either on my YouTube page or my Facebook page. You know, leave me a comment, tell me how you did yours and what do you use. Do you use the store-bought ones? Do you make your own like I tried to do here? It's actually kind of fun. And I'm going to try and do some more down the side here if I can get this icing to go down to where I want it to be. It's the only thing not having the fancy tips free for me right now. I don't know where my daughter put them last. So, I'm putting a lot of snow down this side too. And then I'll be able to put some candies on it, and hopefully make it look edible or delicious or something like that, right? I will be leaving a lot of the brown on it, I think, too, because I want it to look like there's actually something other than just put sugar on it. And, oops, just wiped it on my finger. Okay, let's see, one more squirt here. Let's squish it all the way down there. Twist it until it comes out. There we go, twist it. Just squeeze it, there we go. There we go. Ooh, I got some good drips here. Alright, let me try right here again, because the other side looks pretty good. Get another one of those little blobby things there. Ooh, there we go. Look at that, some snow coming down the side. Alright, now let's see. I have some little things to put on here. I have some cute little snowflakes, and I think I'm going to sprinkle some of those on it. So I'll put some on my hands. I got the snowflakes. I got the blue icing more than the blue thingies more than I have little snowflakes coming out here. Oh, there's one. See a little snowflake over here. Whoops, where are you? There we go. A little bit of blue on top there. A little bit of blue on the ground. You know, sometimes snow has that little shine to it. I also have some wonderful little dots that I'm going to put on here too, because it's, you know, a mess anyway. Might as well make a big mess, right? And, okay, so here's my little kitty cat, and he needs some eyes, so I'm going to take some of those little dots and give him some green eyes, because my kitty has green eyes. And then I'm going to put a little bit of icing glue on him. Whoops, I just broke his tail, you guys. He is now a mix. Yeah. Well, at least we know that they're not rock hard cookies, because they can break the tail off. So we'll stick him on here. We'll put this on there. It's his little tail. We'll stick it together there. Okay, use my little piece of paper towel there, and something else I can use here. I have these mini marshmallows, which, I mean, this is looking like a big sugary mess, and my daughter will probably enjoy it. But if I put these on it, perhaps I can give some semblance of roofing material, right? So I'm going to marshmallow my roof. What do you call it, a roof or a roof? You know, some people say dogs say roof, and other people say they say roof, so I'm not exactly sure. But a little bit of roofing materials here. Oh my goodness, if you were a diabetic, this little house would kill you. I have so much sugar on it. Yeah, let's see. A little bit of this down here around the bottom too. I've given up on trying to be neat, can you tell? Because my little snowy marshmallow cookie house is quite interesting. Now I think I'm making a fence around the back here with this. I'm using a lot of imagination. Do you use imagination when you bake? You know, I have actually baked some really cool things. I made a treasure before. I made a I made a Hello Kitty one. It didn't turn out great. But I also made a, I had a little door made. I can put that one in the back. I made a really good pirate ship before and used some Lego guys on it too. And it was pretty cool. The kids really enjoyed that one. And, yeah, put that on there and then I'm going to put some sprinkles on it for my door. I don't think anybody's going to eat this one because it's really burnt on one side. My oven was just like unevenly heating today, and I forgot about that when I decided to do this. Ooh, I've got some gingerbread. I'm going to have a gingerbread door. You know what? I'm going to sprinkle it over top of this. And if it falls, it will fall onto the thing. So my door, it's actually just a decoration on the back wall because Katie's in the front. That means the door's there. But now I've added that to the back side. And I don't think I'm going to be done here, people, because I'm a mess. And I have sufficiently created a big mess on this. Oh, I did forget one thing. I was going to put a wreath on my little house. So one peppermint wreath is coming up right now. And there it goes. And let me see. Make a little red bow on it with my little cinnamon balls, which, nope. Alright, let's see. I think that's going to be it. I'll put these marshmallows right here. And ta-da! That is it, ladies and gentlemen. My first ever made little cookie house.